The reason why we saw Nessus originally is because if you pick it into Cannon, Cannon just doesn't get to do a lot. We've also seen the Vladimir, which hasn't been very successful. But what if we...
It's just Zeri.
Well,
it's Zeri top, right? Because Zeus has done this before. He did this at EWC as well.
Yeah? What?
He was like, yeah, no, this is just good. And it could be Corki top, as you mentioned. But yeah, I mean, this seems like HLE Esports should have known that this is coming, especially into T1.
Yeah, I think the Corki top makes sense. He's got a bit more early trading power to keep the Renekton at bay. You know, we've seen Zeri in a Smolder a lot of times. This feels similar in ways, not the same as the comp we saw from T1 against KT when it was Sejuani plus a bunch of range champs. They do swap back, so Zeri in the top lane.
Level 1.
Meanwhile, a knock-up and a bunch of damage in a Keria. This is, you know, they're supposed to dominate early on.
See if Oner actually is allowed to take his buff. Does have smite advantage, but he just can't walk up. We'll see. Doesn't have a ward, so can't get vision into the brush easily.
Yeah, he's just gonna get flashed on. He plays with fire, and now he's not able to get over the wall, as it is Poppy after all. That's first blood given over to Peanut already.
Really nicely played, and you see the knock-on effect that Peanut capitalizes on here. Oh, fake when he's that low, not too hard, but when the Poppy and Rakan show up, it's definitely time to get out. And they know that Oner has smite advantage, so they want to look for the kill angle. He does secure it with the smite, but the W from Peanut to block the dash is what allows them to get the kill in return. Really well played.
Seen Peanut.
So they're denying the Drake while also, and now we got a 1v1 on the top side. Doran trying to lock down a Zeri. Not an easy task.
This time it looks like we're sending Zeka towards the bot wave, but still moving Viper, Doran, and Zeka all over the map. Possible catch here.
It's just interesting you track like,
yeah, Doran in a bit of trouble. He's gonna get slowed up. He's still Renekton with Dominus and Flash, so he's actually totally fine.
You track in like the last two.
Yeah, that's the catch out of Faker. He is so dead in this one. He is able to Valkyrie the wall and Flash actually, so maybe he's totally fine. Did have to expend a lot to get out of there, but
wasn't able to finish on Faker. I think the rest of the team were like, well, he's dead. Viper's there. And ran out of ammo.
Yeah, TP coming in, and now this is about to get really scrappy. The ult goes in onto the light, but now the charm coming in. They turn immediately on Zeus, who is so low, but he gets over the wall. And now Oner in a bit of trouble. We got the flank coming in from Faker, and Goom and Keria looking for a bit more. A lot of low health bars, but Zeus finally goes down to the queue of the Smolder, and Keria just trying to give up his life, just trying to frontline for the team, but Zeka's just able to run forward. They deny the pummel. He is not able to get anything. It's another kill to the Smolder, and T1 are just on the run. They can't quite get away. Nearly able to take out Viper, but it's just a third kill over to Zeka's Smolder.
Dashed away. After taking him out, they then move towards the rest of the team. 1 HP.
Disaster. Therefore, T1. Those are the type of fights where if they go your way, can end up being a really big boon, but instead, so much damage here, feels like it's kind of all over the place, whereas HLE all on the same page. Everything into Zeus, he gets taken out of the fight, and then without Oner, it feels like the front line is so lacking.
And look at how they reset the aggro here. Zeka wants to finish off Zeus, so they all pull away, and as soon as the kill's secured, they all push back in as a unit, and they're like, Zeka, you have the most HP, you go first.
We got Zeus in a lot of trouble here. He's been denied by Peanut so many times, and you know, these times I'm like, oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Let me just keep getting away. As Zeus will be rooted down, but now we got the engage coming in from Keria. As in goes the light, just trying to save Peanut, who is so low. And even the Poppy will be taken out eventually, T1.
Gold lead. With a lot of that gold beat on Zeka, it definitely feels good.
Where's my emo, Peanut? Come on. He always drops the ping.
Poppy always trolls herself as a champion because you're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to hit this. Oh wait, I had Buckler up. And you just outrange it. Here comes Peanut. He's going in, and he's got a big crocodile right behind him. Oner and Faker just trying to split up, but they are pretty deep into this turret. They're going to keep Oner around it, and I think, yeah, Mom's got some scolding to do. Ciel will come in, but Oner not able to do quite too much, as finally the last Q comes in, and Zeka will pick up a 4th kill.
Play bot where Keria got chunked into the invade, into Oner going down, and just snowballed from there. Now, setting up the Heralds, you won't want to contest though.
They kind of want to contest. Faker's CPing in onto this one, and Doran, he's going to be forced to flash away, but now the fight comes out, and the Zeri from the top side will be pushed all the way into the jungle, actually. Zeus not able to join the fight. But now Keria, bit of an awkward spot. He is still an Alistair with flash and ult. See how long this journey goes. Looks like he's just gonna accept his fate. And How Life Esports will also accept a kill with that one. And that will
Keria was on this flank but didn't get to make use of it. And now with the Herald, they take mid tier 1 and just further open up the map.
This and this attempt at I can't fill. I need to get it.
Uh-oh, Faker, yeah, he's gonna be slowed up, and now you've got the whole team body block. They knock away, and they snipe the Courtney!
So I feel a lot worse about my argument.
Let's take another look.
Oh, cinematic view as well? Oh.
Even the bomb on his head, he doesn't care.
The fact you get, because if you only get one frontliner, it's irrelevant because the other one will block. And the shot, but they're starting to go for plays that might look a bit desperate, trying to find picks on isolated members, and HLE sniff them out.
Yeah, Peanut's gonna use the engage code, and Faker, and they don't even know about Keria.
Are they gonna TP?
Might get a little bonus Keria here. That's a lot of damage, and yeah, Keria does go in, but Faker, they finally deal with him. Down he goes, and Keria is, in fact, the bonus Keria that I did mention. So down he'll go, and now we have very awkward Guma, who TP'd into this fight. He is free as well. You talked about Desperation. That one definitely looked desperate. How Life Esports.
Like, what are T1 doing? You know, but in this situation, they are really far behind. They kind of have to go for something desperate. But it's just a really good job from HLE. Snips them out. And then T1 are like, look, if we lose Faker, Baron's probably gone. We have to try. But they're in such a bad spot. Faker just dies, essentially, to the damage already done to him. And Peanut finish him off. Keria is locked in. He tries to get the light. And then Guma's like, well, I'm dead. Let's try and ult the light. And isn't able to secure that kill either. It could have just been
maybe Zeus should have been happy. Like, I think by the time he arrived, I don't know if...
Another play here. Guma's in a lot of trouble. Can they take him down is the question. The grenade goes flying, but he will live with that flash. And now an opportunity for T1 to turn this one around, but this is so tanky. He's got the Warmogs finish, and now he goes back in, and he's frontlining. There's the knockout on a Faker. Down he'll go. Doran diving the turret. Zeka is a massive dragon at this point, and they will just dive on in and decimate the rest of T1. Keria goes down. It's a triple for the Smolder. And that might just be it. I mean, How Life Esports fight another massive fight.
Should just be game end here. HLE with the most crushing victory we've had this series. Once again winning on blue side. Guma gonna try what he can, but there's no way he defends against 5 here.
Yeah, he's trying desperately to clear the way, but there's not much that he can do. Down he goes, he trades for Delight, but he will not trade Nexuses. How Life Esports will take down game number 3 and retake the lead in this series 2-1.